Let's have a chat on how to love yourself more. The first step on this whole journey of loving yourself more is understanding that you have inherent worth. Your worth and your value doesn't come from the outside world. Your worth comes from within. You are worthy, you have worth, you have value, not because of what you do, not because of what somebody else says about you, not because of a partner that you're with, not because of the money that you make, not because of what you do in the world. You're inherently worthy. And when we can really understand that, then it really takes off the pressure of needing to do things to gain love, because you already found it from within. You already found your inherent worth. And so now everything that you do doesn't come from this desire to get approval and to get love and to be loved and to be accepted. You already have that love. You already have that acceptance. So everything that you do comes from your joy. It just comes from your desire to give back. It just comes from your desire to connect with other people and build relationships that you truly want to build, and not feeling like you need to have the validation of certain people, family members, partners, anybody else that you think you need to earn your worth through. You are the one who defines your value, not the other, not the world, not the accolades that you achieve, not the money that you make. That is not where your worth comes from. Putting our worth in the external is a dangerous place, because the external world is always changing. We don't control who comes in and out of our lives. We don't control whether we get fired or not. We don't control the external world. We don't control even how much time we have here on earth. So putting our value and our worth in the external world is a very dangerous place, because the external world is not something that we control, but we do control the inside. Even if the whole world loved and approved of you, but you didn't love and approve of yourself, it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe somebody telling you that you're worthy and lovable and beautiful and amazing just the way you are, because you don't feel that inside. So really working on feeling it from the inside out rather than the outside in is where the secret sauce is. Accept yourself. Accept that you have worth. Accept that you don't have to do anything to earn love. You are love. Give that love to yourself. Be the love from inside out, not outside in. Just by the fact that you exist, you have inherent worth. Your worth does not come from outside. Your worth comes from within. Your value does not come from the other. It does not come from the external world. Your value is inherent. Your value comes from you, from within. And from this baseline of understanding I am already worthy, then we build on this, from this foundation. Because if we build from the other foundation where it's like, I need the world to love me, and I need to have the right amount of money in my bank account, and I need to look a certain way, and I need to have all these external things in order to then even consider myself worthy of love enough, and now I can love myself, now I can accept myself. If we build on that foundation, then we're always going to be in this state of chasing, because the world is not always going to give us what we want 24/7, 365. You want to build on a good foundation to start, where it's knowing really deeply within you that your value doesn't come from the outside. Your value comes from within. You have always been valuable, period. That's it. That's the foundation that we want to build under. Because when we build from this foundation, then when we go out into the world, we're no longer doing things to become worthy or to achieve so that we can love ourselves. We already love ourselves. So then when we go out into the world, we're doing things because we truly want to do them. Like, we're doing this career because I want to be in this career, not because I need to prove myself or prove myself to my family or the world. I'm in this career because I truly want to do this for the world. I'm in this relationship because I truly want to be here, not because I need this relationship to make me feel love. I'm exercising so that I can feel good and healthy in my body, not because I need to look a certain way in order to be loved. So it's a huge game changer when we are building off of the foundation that I'm already worthy from within, not because of what is happening outside of me, but simply because that's just the way it is. That is just it. Like, my value comes from within. Now that you have this foundation that your value is yours, it doesn't belong to anybody else, your value is declared by you. And once you have that, now you get to then build on this foundation and loving yourself by taking great care of yourself. So this is the fun part where you get to then start exploring what actually makes me happy. What do I actually want to do in the world that is going to be a contribution from my heart and from what I want to be doing in the world, not what I feel like I have to be doing in the world. So take a moment to actually think, okay, what do I like? Take a moment to get to know yourself on a deeper level and ask yourself, what does make me happy? What does fulfill me? And what do I want to be feeling each day? And how do I want to be living? And what types of experiences do I want to have in my life? Do I want to travel the world? Do I want to give back to organizations that improve the quality of the life on this planet? So really take a moment to sit with yourself and do that self-exploration. Journaling is a great way to explore yourself, to explore your soul, to explore your likes, to explore your desires, and to then try something new. Putting yourself out there, putting yourself in new environments, taking the leap to learn something new, take a yoga class, engage in new hobbies, learn new skills, expand your knowledge. What hobbies can I get into that are going to expand my ability to enjoy life, to feel more pleasure, to engage in more activities that make me feel happy and good, and really work on that self-exploration of trying new things, going to new places, taking yourself out to go on a restaurant date, like take yourself out on a date, or go to the supermarket and try a new recipe, learn new things, buy books that are going to help you expand your thinking, watch videos that are going to help you expand your personal development, enhance your personal development, and really do this work of exploring, well, what lights me up. Another important part of this whole self-love journey is the types of people that we let into our lives and that we let into our world. If we haven't cultivated this act of self-love, it can be easy for us to just let anyone into our lives and anyone into our close proximity. And the people that you want close to you are people who make you feel good, people who make you feel loved, people who make you feel accepted, people who help you grow. Not people who make you feel bad, not people who make you feel judged, not people who make you feel like you are not important, not people who don't prioritize you, not people who don't value your company. We don't control the types of people that we attract into our lives, but we can control the types of people that we let in. We can attract all kinds of people. So you'll attract all kinds of people into your space, but you get to filter out who do you actually want to be close to you. And the people that are close to you ought to be people that raise you up, make you feel good, make you feel like you are valued and important and loved, because that is what you are. Remember, that's the baseline. I already know that I'm loved, that I have already given that to myself. And now I get to enhance this by only letting people in my space who also respect, love, and support me. So the type of people that you let into your space is really important. So remembering, you might attract a person who might not be reciprocating love to you. You might be attracting somebody who might not be as interested or as committed, or who has the same values or who wants the same things as you. And if that's the case, filtering that person out, because that is not the person that is going to be right to build a future with you, to have around you, because you don't have the same vision, you don't have the same goals, you don't have the same values, and you're not getting from the relationship that which you're giving. And so being able to say no to that, because you've already understood that you know what you want, you know what is good for you. And so being able to say no to the things that do not match what it is that you want for yourself and what it is that you want to create, experience, and where it is that you're going. Another important part of this is cultivating a kind inner dialogue towards yourself. It can be easy to beat ourselves up, to be mean to ourselves, to speak unkind to ourselves, especially if we have had trauma in the past, and especially if we think that being hard on ourselves means that we're going to achieve more. So working on developing a kinder inner voice, a voice of compassion, having self-compassion. We're all humans. You are a human being. We all make mistakes. We're all flawed. And when we can be a little bit more gentle with ourselves and more compassionate and start to work that muscle of having more self-compassion, speaking kindly to ourselves, giving ourselves more grace, more patience, we're on a journey, and it takes time to learn and build the muscle of self-love. It takes time to get to know yourself. It takes time to forgive yourself even for past mistakes and for things that maybe didn't work out, and so you feel really crummy about it. Give yourself grace, give yourself permission to be a human being, give yourself permission to have flaws, because that is what it means to be human. It means to be imperfect, and we are perfectly imperfect. Give yourself permission to be imperfect. Give yourself some grace and build that muscle of compassion. Tell yourself, I appreciate you. You're doing great. Take a moment to look at how far you've come. Take a moment to appreciate how much you've grown. Praise yourself. Build that muscle of praising yourself and saying, good job. I'm really proud of you. Like, look at you. You're learning so much. I'm so amazed by your resilience, your ability to bounce back up even when things are hard, especially when things are hard, and you are still here doing your best. I see you. I'm proud of you. Build that muscle of becoming proud of yourself, of becoming kind to yourself, of becoming your own friend. Befriend yourself, make friends with yourself. You are your guarantee, like you are it, like you are the avatar in your story. You are the main character of your life. Be kind to your main character, be kind to yourself, have compassion and forgiveness and patience. Don't be so hard on yourself. Life is a journey. Not everybody's journey is the same. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't look to the left or to the right. Just look at your own journey. Look at your own path. Focus on what you are creating. Focus on your impact. Focus on your journey. Focus on your story. Focus on giving yourself more compassion, more kindness, more praise, more patience, more love, and continuing to build on this. So again, foundation, I am worthy simply because I am. I give myself that worth. It doesn't come from anybody else. My worth does not come from anything or anybody else. I have inherent worth. My worth comes from me. I dictate my value. Nobody else, nothing else. And when I build on this foundation, I then explore myself. I go find the things that make me happy. I take great care of myself. I feed myself good foods. I take care of my body. I exercise it. I give it the love that it deserves. And from the space of self-care, self-love, I then go out into the world and I contribute from a space of joy, doing what I want to do because this is what I want to contribute to the world. Not because I'm not doing things because I have to do them or because I need to earn any approval. I'm doing things because I truly see this need in the world and I'm going to go ahead and fulfill that need. I'm going to give to the world. I'm going to contribute to the world. I'm going to fill my own cup, and now with a full cup, I'm going to go out into the world and I'm going to help others and I'm going to contribute. And not only that, but I'm going to surround myself with people who mirror back love and compassion, and I'm going to put myself in positive, supportive environments. I'm going to have a better filter of who I let in. I'm going to say no to the things that don't match my values and where I'm going. I'm going to learn to say no. I'm going to learn to filter things out. I'm going to learn to filter the people that I let into my circle, and I'm going to be kind and patient and more loving towards myself. And that is how we build more self-love. May you find some more love towards yourself and go out there and do beautiful things.